gonna be there, well, you're gonna be there.
Yes, I know that, sir, but think of the disastrous effect this might have on the morale of the American teenager. No, I'm not suggesting that the boy doesn't want to go into the army. Well, it's just that... No, I'm not trying to... Well, it seemed to me that 2 weeks from today, at the induction center, he'll be there. Oh, Rosie, thank God you've come.
This is the end of Almelu Music Corporation. Conrad Birdie's going into the army.
And your faithful secretary is hereby submitting her resignation.
Huh?
I just dropped in to say goodbye, Albert, darling. Lots of luck.
Oh, Rosie, you can't. Not today of all days. Oh, where are my pills?
The little white ones I take when I'm overwrought.
Here.
Not so much. Break it in half.
You're 33 years old, Albert. You can take a whole aspirin.
I am not 33. I am a long way from 33. I won't be 33 till tomorrow. Water.
It's no use, Albert. My mind's made up. I've been with Almelu 8 years now. And as you well know, I've been a lot more than just a secretary.
Rosie, those were moments of madness.
Well, between the moments of madness in the office, I couldn't have been 90-hour week.
Oh, I get it. You want a raise.
Wrong. You know what I want.
Rosie, if you're referring to anything of a more permanent nature between you and I'm just not ready for it. Besides, there are religious differences.
Spanish is not a religion.
And if it's part of the company you're after, the answer is no to that too. Almelu is me, Mama, and Lou. And any change in it would kill that wonderful woman who bore me.
Nothing could kill your mother, Albert, except maybe a silver bullet.
And I won't drop poor Lou either. He loves you, Rose.
Oh, I love Lou too. Sure, he was warm, he was loyal, he was lovable, but he died 6 years ago. And besides, he was a wire-haired terrier. Anyhow, I don't want part of the company. This is something much more important.
Oh, Rosie, if you're going to discuss what I think you're going to discuss, well, I'm in no mood to discuss it.
There's nothing to discuss, Albert. Conrad Birdie's going in the army. I've quit. There's nothing you can do but give up the business and go back to college and get your degree so we can...
I'm up to my ears in debt. Conrad's got a $50,000 guarantee, which I can't pay. And I'm just taking a severe overdose of aspirin.
Albert, this may be your last chance. Will you listen to me, Albert? I'm serious.
Going in the army is the best thing you could do. Now you're free to start to do what you want to do. Albert, Albert, Albert. I remember how you told me I should trust you for a year. It would just be for a year, but it's 8 years, Albert. 8 long years, Albert.
Rosie, it takes time to build a business.
Was only a sideline, that's what you said. You just needed some money, that's what you said. You were going to college and get ahead. Instead of being a music business bum, you were going to NYU and become...
Don't say it, Rosie.
An English teacher.
Rosie.
And furthermore, he wrote poetry.
Rose, please.
And in the NYU yearbook for 1952, under Albert Peterson's favorite piece of literature, you know what it says? Little Women.
I'm ruined in show business.
An English teacher is a real English teacher. If only you'd been an English teacher, we'd have a little apartment in Queens. You'd get a summer vacation. Mrs. Albert Peterson, Mrs. Phi Buttercup, Peter bugaboo. Then I knew you were through with English forever. An English teacher is really someone. How proud I'd be if you had become one. We'd have a little apartment in Queens. You'd have a summer vacation. Mrs. Albert Peterson, Mrs. Five Buttercup Peterson, English teacher's wife.
Rose, I'll make a deal with you. Stay with me. Help me get the money to pay Conrad's guarantee. And I promise you, as soon as I'm out of the red, I'll dissolve the company and go back to the academic life.
Albert, you're on.
Of course, it may take a while, but I'm sure by 1973, what's that?
Something that's going to push that date up a few years. Pick a name.
Pick what name? What are you talking about?
All right, I'll do it for you. Here, McAfee, Kim McAfee, age 15, President and Recording Secretary, Conrad Birdie Fan Club, number 2748 of Sweet Apple, Ohio. Mary, get me Sweet Apple, Ohio. The number's 2521 Johnson Lane, and call me right back.
Now wait a minute, what's going on here? Who's Kim, whatever her name is?
Kim McAfee, Albert, is what's going to send you back to college with the biggest hit song this business has ever seen. It's called One Last Kiss.
I've never heard of it.
You haven't written it yet, but when you do, and when that one last kiss is from Conrad Birdie, on his way to the big cold army for 2 long years, and when he gives that kiss to one of his fans, chosen at random from 1,200,000 hysterical teenagers, it'll make Mr. Birdie the hottest soldier since Joan of Arc.
Rose, I'm beginning to see it. We cut the record here in New York.
Take Conrad, the greasy bongo-playing car thief, to Sweet Apple,
Let him kiss the kid.
and release the record.
Oh, Rosie, it's wonderful. And I promise you, as soon as this whole thing is settled, it'll be just the two of us. In perfect bliss. I'll get a job teaching English and... Bliss. Kiss. That rhymes. I wonder if anyone's ever used it before. What difference does it make? It'll work great with the song. Oh, one last kiss. It gives me so much bliss. What is your dentifrice? No, that's too clinical.
An English teacher, an English teacher. Someday he may be an English teacher.
Yes? Well, every phone in Sweet Apple can't be busy. What's going on there? Kim McAfee just got pinned at who? Never mind, Mary, keep trying to call me right back.
Then we would have such a wonderful life.